world, and welcome to episode 2 of Chubby Cat. You made it. You found us. You listened to episode 1, or maybe you started on episode 2 because you're a wild rebel like that. But no matter the way, thank you for tuning in, for listening, opening your ear holes, and putting us in them. I'm your host of Chubby Cat, Tom, and as always, I'm joined by my lovely brothers, Sterling and Jason. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
Welcome to the Way in the Light.
The way in the light? What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
Are we getting biblical now?
Not necessarily. I just, they often say it in WoW, and I just kind of have my mind on WoW.
Like light of the moon?
By the light of the moon?
By the light of the moon? He wasn't expecting an improved counterspell.
No, it was not.
It was not.
No, it was not.
Boom, counterspell. But yeah, so, this is our second episode. That's pretty cool, you guys. We somehow are now on episode 2. Still two, three wild, crazy guys.
Apparently we fluctuate in number.
Fluctuating number. Still got our janky setup, but we're still doing it. We're still having a great time.
We're still going.
We're still going at it.
As close as ever. I mean, literally, we are sitting practically in each other's laps to make this work.
And, it kind of gets awkward because we all don't have pants on for some reason. But, for some reason, Sterling, why don't you have underwear? Where's your underwear?
Or kilt. That's right.
I'm really awkward right now because, audience, Sterling's third knee is touching my knee, if you catch my drift.
Wait.
Is
his third knee touching your third knee? Or
no, just my left knee.
Oh, yeah, so only
you might hear a cat meowing in the background because, as always, we are filming live from my kitchen, and we have a plethora of cats.
Jesus, so many cats. There's one on the table.
One on the table, one on the floor, one upstairs, and one in my room probably. You guys, that's just too many cats. I'm on my way to being that crazy cat guy. Who's the author who was really into his cats? Who always had like 7 toes? No.
Oh,
what? The author had 7 toes?
No. His cats always had 7 toes. He was always really into cats with 7 toes.
Yeah,
he was an
petrodactyl,
author.
Something that's what they're actually...
Polydactyl?
Polydactyl, thank you. I don't know why petrodactyl was the
dinosaurs?
top of my head.
No, pterodactyl is a dinosaur. Polydactyl
means more than 5 toes, usually on all paws.
Or is polydactyl when they fuse?
No, polydactyl is multiple.
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Is polydactyl.
What?
He's a fish, man. Have you seen that guy?
Why is he... What does that have to do with being polydactyl?
Because you said when fingers are fused.
They're not fused.
Oh.
It means they have more of them.
He's got some webbing, dude.
Something dactyl is when your fingers are fused.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, yeah.
But anyway, there's just a shit ton of cats.
Or they're webbed, maybe.
Does anyone have a phone or a computer?
We have a phone. Are we looking for the 7-toed cat guy?
Yeah, he's the dude. While you're looking that up, I want to bring up to you something awkward that happened at my work today.
What am I Googling, though? Guy with 7-toed cats? Like what?
Yeah, author with...
Famous author who likes 7-toed cats.
Jesus.
What a story. And by the way, if you want, next time we will look up any strange search items you give us, but don't try any of that bullshit, Alabama turkey call or blue waffle. Been there, done that. Lemon party. And if you haven't done that yourself, feel free and just share in our mutual millennial-esque horror
4
about
minutes,
it.
man.
Apparently that was Hemingway.
Hemingway!
Wow.
That guy.
6 and 7-toed cats.
Yeah, I'm like Hemingway. Fucking buy my book. Right?
What?
Dude, I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, just wanted to bring up. So I started a new job a couple months ago, and something awkward happened to me at work the other day, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion on it. So I work in a little small area in a warehouse, taking pictures of shoes because that's the life that the American dream we all live for. And I have headphones in. I'm listening to podcasts because I love podcasts. I love them so much that I'm making one right now with my 2 best friends. But this woman I've never met before comes and kind of just like taps me on the shoulder and goes, "Excuse me." And I go, "Hey," and she goes, "Hey, there's a lady in our warehouse in our department, and she's getting married, and we're going around asking for donations for her wedding, like as a gift. And at first I was really taken off guard by it because I was like, okay, well, I don't know you and I don't know this lady. And then I was like, well, if I had cash, sure, I'd probably have $5, whatever, like that. Just a nice thing to do. But I'm a broke college student who's paying back some loans, so I got extra income. So, I unfortunately had to tell her, I'm like, oh, what is it? And she's like, told me everything. I was like, oh, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that until next payday. And she got really excited. And she was just like, oh, thank you so much for your donation. That's so awesome. Like, so they're going to be so happy. Thank you. And I was like, oh my God, this lady thinks I just said, yes, I'll give you money. When I just told her, no, I won't give her money.
Well, I mean, you didn't tell her no. You told her I wouldn't be able to do it today.
Yeah.
Right. But because I asked her when she would need the money, and she said tomorrow. And I told her, oh, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that until payday, which is like a week and a half away. So then so she had this joy, and then I had to sit there and go, wait, no, unfortunately, I cannot pay you. I don't have any money to give you. And the joy, you guys, just left her face.
Like,
and I
slapped it?
Like, I just bitch slapped this woman with words. And I think, I felt like Ross in that season when he moves to the new building. And, the people go around, they're looking for donations for the super. And he's like, I just moved in, I don't know the super. I'm not going to donate money. And everyone in the building gets really pissed. That's how it is right now at work. This, gaggle of girls or women are, they just, huddle together and, whisper and, look at me. And it's really awkward. Thoughts?
I mean, that sounds shitty.
It's shitty, man.
That sounds like a situation you would definitely get in, though. So I can't say that I'm surprised.
Also, rewinding.
Yeah.
Syndactyly. Is when they're fused.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bravo, sir.
Webbed.
Bravo.
Yeah, I had to look that up.
Yeah.
But no, so that sounds awful.
It is
Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
I mean, so what...
I like the recovery with girls to women, though.
Right.
Yeah,
What's your proximity
valid.
to them?
Literally, so I work in a giant warehouse. In the middle of the floor, there's the quality control department, and then right next to me, that's them, and then I'm right next to them in my photo booth.
Sweet.
So they talk about me. I mean, they might not. I just might be paranoid. But I mean, when they talk in a foreign language I don't understand, and they all look at me and then whisper at each other, am I in the wrong to think that they're not talking to them?
And again, I'm just going to say that's illegal.
I don't think it's illegal.
It is illegal.
I don't think it's
they're
legal,
just
man.
talking
Try
shit.
it.
You can't tell somebody that they can't speak their own language.
In a workplace where someone else doesn't, it is illegal to do so.
You can't speak exclusively
Yeah,
in that
I mean,
language.
they
they're
speak
only
English to
you
me.
can
if,
speak it.
If you even can under suspicion that you think they're talking about you, you can actually go to the labor board about it.
Yeah, you can tell them to cease and desist, but it's not illegal.
You can sue them. That is a legal matter.
I think you're making this shit up.
Take it to the internet.
Someone look this up. State of California.
Look it up.
By the
Email us, Chubby Cat.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, that's cool.
ChubbyCatInc at Gmail.
I see where you're going. I think you're taking it to an extreme, though. I think you saying that if they're speaking another language that you can't understand, it's illegal. I think
no, it's not illegal for them to. I'm not saying it's illegal for them to speak the language. They are welcome to speak the language, but they are not allowed to do it in a workplace where someone else does not understand that language. So that you could be literally trash talking, shit talking, or anything behind their back or to them to make them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We live in a very, very PC society, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty damn sure.
I can
that's
see
okay.
there being an HR case something about it. I just don't think it's illegal.
I think
it's frowned upon.
Frowned upon? Oh, it's a guideline, not a rule.
You guys have an opinion out there. How about you send us on the Twitter sphere?
Yeah.
Hashtag. What should our hashtag be? Should it just be? I feel like if it's hashtag Chubby Cat, people would just get. We would just get bombarded with Chubby Cat pictures, which I'm totally fine with.
I don't have any.
But
issues with that.
should it be I almost said hashtag Chubbies. Please don't.
Sweet Jesus, no. Now that could go a couple different ways.
Please don't type in hashtag Chubbies in Twitter or anywhere.
Now, that could be the shorts that men wear that are kind of short, or the other kind of chubbies too. That's still a nightmare scenario.
That is horrible.
That's way too much crotch shot happening.
You just want to say hashtag Chubby Cat?
Yeah, why not? For lack of anything better. I mean,
yeah. Just hashtag Chubby Cat on Twitter, or at Chubby Cat Inc. on Twitter, and we'll read your opinions and all that good stuff. But
also, if ever you want to do hashtag Sterling is wise, I will definitely check that out.
Wow, just self-promoting right there.
It's a thing.
I was just trying to.
You should have your own personal one in case they want to.
It's a thing.
I have my own personal one as well.
Wait, you're saying it's a thing to have your personal one, or it's a thing like you've already started this trend?
Like you have a hashtag?
I think that just means he's alone on Twitter, hashtagging himself. Sterling is alive.
I feel like Sterling just hashtagged
I'm
it
not
and
beyond
goes,
a little shameless self-promotion.
I'm going to look that up right now. I want to see if there's anything under hashtag Sterling is wise.
I'm just saying.
Look, he's going for his phone. He's trying to delete this shit.
No, I don't want to delete it.
Real quick, you guys. I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go back to episode 1 real quick. Time and place. I mean, I was just trying to promote our website, trying to get off the ground. And I'm all for, like, promoting. I feel like they could just go to the website and get our personal Twitters.
Oh, I
don't have a Twitter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What up, bitches?
I have one.
All right,
I don't
Jason
go on
Mantzoukas.
it.
That's from the podcast How Did You Made? Great podcast. You should check it out. But Jason Mantzoukas does not have a Twitter.
What?
I'm cross promoting another podcast.
Okay, that's cool.
Because now in the hashtags, you guys, we can write hashtag How Does This Get Made, and they'll be like, "What the fuck, Chubby Cats?"
Yeah.
And then Paul Scheer and all those guys are gonna check out our podcast, and they'll be like, "These guys are funny bitches."
Actually, I may not even know how to work Twitter.
That's why I run our Twitter.
Yeah, that is
Hashtag
why.
Sterling is wise does not have any results.
No.
Thank God.
How do you start it?
Oh my god!
I'm in. Wow, why is there? Oh, wow.
You
I've
type-
not been on my Twitter in a very long time.
What the
fuck
hell?
is going
Sterling
on?
Morris,
I don't get this.
you kiss your mother with that mouth. Those eyes.
No, but
Are those just like labia bumping? Like what?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't do much. My sister created the Twitter for me 8 years ago, and I don't touch Twitter.
So you're saying Phoebe is out there?
No, but I mean, like, I have not touched in years, so I have no idea what's on.
So after this podcast, Sterling, I'm gonna give you a lowdown on Twitter, and
That'd be awesome.
and I'm gonna give you.
thinking Instagram, but that's my bad.
Oh man. So maybe not check out Sterling's Twitter.
No, don't
for a
don't,
while
really,
until we get that shit.
Apparently clean it up.
Get that shit in order, please.
I have the video of your first tattoo on my Twitter, Jason. That is
wow.
That is
that's
legitimately the only thing I remember posting.
Who is that?
Trish, probably?
Oh yeah.
Trish. Yep, that's Trish's head.
You'll meet Trish and Matt sometime in the future, probably. But that's actually a great segue. I wanted to talk about tattoos. We're all tatted up dudes.
Please don't say that ever again.
We got some.
Ever.
We got
no.
We got the tats.
Please make him stop.
Blessed by the Church of Ink.
We've been doused in the holy ink of inkhood.
It's getting weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool maybe if we talked about our tattoos, maybe a little bit about their meanings and like future tattoos we want to get. Because I know for sure I'm gonna start because I like to hear my voice.
Proceed.
So my one and only tattoo I have at the moment is a hummingbird, kind of like a pencil sketch. But it's to represent my mom because I wanted to. My mom's a really big supporter of my life, and is always pushing me to do stuff. And instead of getting her name tattooed on me like everyone else does, I was like, I'll get something representative of her. So it's cool. It's in a place I can always look down when I'm feeling like, oh, I'm not creative, I'm not doing well, I'm kind of supporting. But then on the opposite side of the spectrum, the next tattoo I kind of want to get is
you called tags.
Wow.
Oh, I was like a boob. Like, no. There's a list. Yeah, I want to get the Gears of War cogs, of course, on my chest. But first, I got to get the chest down 5 first. But I mean, on that note, down 5 pounds. At the time of this month, which is good. For some reason, I was the heaviest I've ever been. At like 252 this year, but now I'm at 247. So starting the process,
making the progress.
Yeah, that's another thing too. If you guys ever want to talk about fitness or getting in shape, getting healthy, I'll do some cross promotion now. You hit me up on my Twitter at Thomas M Conyers, or email us at chubbycatinc@gmail.com. I'm totally down to talk fitness and just trying to get healthy, just for the sake of being healthy and trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Boom. But no, the one I'm really excited about, and none of you fuckers steal this idea because I'm getting it. And if you get it, then you're just posers.
And then tag him in it, hashtag it on Twitter.
Hashtag me on Twitter. Hey man, I got this before you. I'm pretty sure yours is going to look like shit compared to mine. So I'm going to get a pinup girl, like old school Americana kind of like looking style pinup girl. of a nurse, but it's going to be Nurse Joy from Pokemon. And I'm pretty stoked for that one.
Yeah, it was going to be pretty sweet. Aren't you also considering like a Jenny as well?
The tattoo artist Tony preferred to do a Jenny because he finds Jenny more attractive, but I like Nurse Joy a lot more.
I know Jenny had blue hair. Did she have like shorter blue hair, or was it kind of longer?
It was longer.
Trying to picture it.
Yeah, it was like longer. Kind of like did like the wavy thing.
Gotcha.
And she's definitely hotter, but I always liked like in theme of going with like the nurse like theme of like pinup girls, like Nurse Joy, and like as a kid, like I don't know, it's just
You didn't want like the sexy bondage cop?
No, because that's like really creep. Like I want like
That's really creep.
I want like my ideal is like Nurse Joy, but like in a minier skirt, and then like she has like a tray of like revives and like Pokeballs like walking, and in the background you kind of see like the Pokemon Center.
So you prefer a woman that handles other men's balls?
Yeah,
Good
I
to
love
know.
to watch. The more you know.
He is single, ladies. He
I
is
am,
single.
I am single. Oh, look at my cat Desmond's down here. And
Oh hey, the giant floof.
Desmond's the fluffiest cat I've ever known. I got him when I was really into Lost.
Desmond.
And he got the best name ever, Desmond. But yeah, that's pretty much my next like 3 tattoos I planned, and potentially I want to get like a camel, like to go with my hummingbird to represent my sister. But that's pretty much it.
Why a camel?
It's her favorite animal.
Oh,
Really?
So,
That's
yeah.
a strange
one hump or two?
Okay.
I'd probably do the 1 hump just because where I want to get it on my arm, I feel like 2 humps would be a little much.
Yeah.
On humps.
Yeah. But
Her lovely lady humps.
I love your lady humps, but yeah, I don't know. My sister's always been around, and I thought
No.
it'd be kind of a cool thing to have.
There we go.
Oh my god, I need a beard.
He had to shave recently.
I shaved recently, and I had a mustache, and then I got so much flack that I shaved it off, and now I will have a baby face.
It was awesomely brutal.
Apparently, it was bad. It was bad.
He took a Snapchat poll. All the men in his life were like, "Yeah, it's fine, rock it." And all the women
Every
gave
single
an
woman
emphatic
just
no.
Nah.
Wow, I gotta say, man, without a beard, it doesn't matter what I choose. You just wash the fuck out. Your chin just blends into your neck without any kind of beard.
Wow, thank you.
Oh Jesus!
I meant on filters.
I'm trying
I
to
meant
be
on filters.
savage.
Whoa.
I'm trying to lose weight, you guys. I'm trying real hard.
Well, so
Without a beard, you're a fat piece of shit.
You have no jawline,
Yeah,
and
I've never said
your
this.
chin just sinks into your.
Pretty sure I have it on record here.
Is this what I look like to you, too, Sterling? Is this what I am to you?
in this picture, yes.
He doesn't look like that at all.
Really?
Wow.
There's a perfectly
It's
fine.
washed, it's a good picture. Don't get me wrong,
just gonna-
but
I'm
your
gonna-
There's a
chin
clearly defined
washes
shadow.
out a bit to your neck. It's very pale. You
my
have the
God.
white walls right now
gonna go.
of shaving.
I'm just gonna go fucking pocket pussy.
Like right now.
That's a weird confession.
I mean,
Thomas is just gonna
we
leave.
are all pantsless, so.
He's gonna leave this conversation.
I'm wearing jeans.
No, remember at the beginning we said we're all in not pants.
You said we're all in not pants. I'm wearing jeans.
Also, that's the most roundabout way to say no pants on. We're all not in pants.
Good God.
Anyway, who wants to go next about their tats? Son of Anarchy, tat.
Never
knuckles.
going to ever refer to it as a tat.
Yo, bro.
Please.
Yo, go.
Does it make you think of your dad's prison joke?
Yeah. All of them, actually. That's not to say that my father is imprisoned, because I realize that also can sound bad.
No, dude, he's a deputy warden of several prisons, and it was just one at a time. But
Yeah.
he's taken a tour de force of being a badass. But no, he gives Sterling shit about tattoos and makes like.
In fact, he kind of gives us all shit, and he'll just call us out on just about anything.
He does. He has
as a father should, and he truly does. I mean, I believe today we're talking about his catchphrase for when we do something wrong, and it's oh damn, he fucked up.
Not that. He fucked up.
He fucked up.
Man, dude, we are all over the place. But going on for your dad is like, he's a cool dude.
He is.
He is like the coolest dude. Coming from somewhere where like I didn't really have a cool dad. Your dad's really cool.
My dad is.
I remember the one time though.
be scary as shit.
I remember the one time I saw him like scary as shit. Like use 1/3 of his like scary warden power. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my god, I now know why no one fucks with him in prison because
Well, I don't think that was warden power. I think that was like
dad power.
that was like cert like
sergeant,
like SWAT team leader
Yeah.
power.
Why do you think having him as a coach for a lot of teams it was a nightmare? Like, you know, you knew the kids that their dad's a coach and he's playing. No, if I sucked, I did not play. And if I was not working hard, I felt wrath.
Yeah.
Oftentimes in the form of sprints.
Yeah.
And or suicides. It was all pretty brutal. Paramilitary-esque training. But you know.
So let's talk about your tats, bruh.
Yo, tats,
I
brah.
guess we're talking about this.
What's your ink? What's your ink, brah? You blood? You a blood?
No. Stop it right now. Mother of God.
No, he's a crip.
He's a crip.
Mother.
Yeah, right now. Apparently, right now I am.
Son of anarchy,
still
bro.
recovering from a leg
Do you even
injury.
ride? Do you?
Do you even ride?
This
Why'd you
is
go Valley Girl?
way too
Oh my
much.
god, can there be a Valley Girl biker gang? Because, like, just riding hard. Yo, look at my hog.
Oh my god, that is a beautiful red.
We need to go. Oh, I saw the worst color of a motorcycle today. It was like.
So-
Is this real or is this Valley Girl?
It's real, but in Valley Girl.
Okay, proceed.
I was like driving home from work down the 52, and this hog came between my car, and I was like, "That's fucking loud," but whatever. And I looked over to see if I need to make room because I respect motorcycles, because ride or die. And it was fucking orange, like not Harley orange, like fucking neon orange. Harley Davidson, Fat Boy, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know motorcycles.
Yeah, we get it.
I can tell by the ride or die and the chest bump peace sign
Isn't
you
that,
threw
isn't that
out.
what you do? You like flash the piece as you drive by? You chest
Yeah,
bump,
but you
flash-
don't chest bump it.
don't
You just
chest bump,
flash
you just
the peace
flash
sign.
peace.
Just,
Oh.
hey man,
Yeah.
peace.
Sometimes when I do something cool for a motorcyclist, like give them more room in the lane, I try to flash them the peace sign, like, yo, what's up, bro? I
Can't
respect
bash
you.
from a cage.
No.
And a cage. What are you?
You're in a car.
Yeah, no.
That is considered a cage.
It's called a cage.
Even
You got
I
a
know,
cage of
I-
iron around you.
I do not
I know,
ride motorcycles.
but when you
like
say that,
this.
when you're like, you can't piece.
You
the
can't
cage.
piece from. I ride a motorcycle
I know.
and I do not piece from a cage.
But it just
you can't do it.
But that line, you can't piece from a cage, man.
You can't.
Sounds like you're like some hippie, like riding like gotta break society. You can't ride. You're in a cage of iron.
No, it's just not acceptable.
Yeah, if you look at the history of it, technically,
doesn't
that's
matter.
where a lot of motorcyclists are kind of coming from.
Apparently
This is-
Jeep people do the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
of course
whole
they do. They're
thing about
Jeeps.
Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not
Jeep.
special to motorcyclists, so you can do it from a cage of iron.
But you won't get one back. They
don't
won't
care.
acknowledge it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I mean, I could do the opposite and be like, hey, man, I know you're trying to split lanes right now, but how about I just pull in closer so you can't? No, I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to give you space.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just, you can't piece from a cage.
Fucking dick. I'm going to have a bumper sticker, be like, piece me back or I'm cutting you off.
I piece from a cage.
Piece from a cage. Check out our store on chubbycat.net for our new bumper stickers. I piece from a cage. So anyway, Sterling, tattoos.
Is that what we're talking about? I don't know.
trying.
Okay. I have a singular tattoo. With the plan to get, I'll say likely, probably a few to potentially many more. I don't think my mom.
I love
likes
the
this
specificity.
concept. Yeah. Well, sorry.
A few to many.
Yeah. Well,
does.
I don't like cages. I like to be open and free. Back to our other conversation, but yes, it is a. I'm gonna sound a bit douchey for calling it this because it just sounds like I'm trying to be a douchebag. But it's a more in the style of a Scottish woad, and so that's the Celtic tribes, and it's a bear. So, but most people would just call it a bear tribal. I mean, it's again.
Try bear.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'm splitting hairs, but it's important to me. It had a lot of meaning for me. I got it on my left shoulder, and I severely injured that while working for a large organization, and which they let's just say kind of wrongfully fired me at the time of the injury. They had escape. Things got settled, but it was a year-long recovery, and so I decided kind of at the end of that, and during my first leg surgery,
Yeah.
on the right leg,
Yeah.
to
That was like the day after your surgery.
literally A week. It was a week.
Yeah.
I waited. I set up the appointment before the surgery, and then a week later, I went in to get a tattoo. You know, fresh cast and everything. Right as I was experiencing, like, I'd experienced a massive infection before too, so I was on great antibiotics. So the recovery time for my tattoo was a flash. It was pretty damn remarkable. I wouldn't recommend this as the like preferred route. It sucked in a lot of ways, but you know, for my tattoo, it was awesome. But yeah, so you know, just recovering from that and then starting something new, you know, in the litany of woe that is my injuries and medical shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You did a half sleeve in 1 9-hour sitting.
Seven.
Sorry.
One 7-hour sitting. But yeah. Jason was there for
like five
of it. Yeah, solidly. It was awesome. It was brutal. You know, those first probably 5.5 hours were no big deal. It's when he really started to crank it in there and just
lay it in,
pack in the black that it got. Really? No. Ink. It's ink, damn it.
Oh, you're talking about your tat.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
You're talking about the tat?
Anyway,
that sounds like what Tony was doing. He was packing in the black.
Yeah,
Packing
it was.
in the black.
It was indeed.
Or the brown, you know?
Fuck you guys. Anyway, man, this is my life.
The last 2 hours of packing in the black got
Packing
a little rough.
So this was the finishing stages of the tattoo.
Yeah, he definitely finished, and it was painful.
That's Sterling's finishing noise. So real quick
How did it
though,
become a freaking... What was that? That's Family Guy.
The walrus
the
purring.
Walrus purring.
Walrus
Getting his
purring.
back shaved.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you both... Well, at least...
Yes.
At least Thomas knows the sound of when I'm finishing. Sounds really dirty.
He definitely
It
does.
sounds so dirty, but now we have to backstory that because now it sounds like I get pounding.
That was the point.
Sterling is packing in the black.
I only let a couple of people do that in my life, okay? And it's not him.
Okay.
No, so that story, that's a fun story. Sterling has this way of making plans, and I love the dude. I love the dude to death. And, you know, he makes plans, but he has other things going on, but he's such a nice guy, he never says no. He could be, like, in a shit ton of pain, but still be like, yeah, no, I'm down to hang out. But I'm like, are you sure, Sterling? Because you're still coming off morphine. Like, you don't look like you were good to hang out. He's like, no, man, I'm good. Or the vice versa, that you come over to hang out and he's not there because he's hanging out with someone else, or he has someone else over doing stuff because they have plans or whatnot. So what's this? This was during college, right? Mm-hmm. So we were
First year
First year of them for college. No, second year for you guys.
Second year
it was
for
my
us.
first year.
Yeah.
And we all went to the same college too at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah. We're really close.
We're unusually
Apparently,
close.
we live the same life. But yeah, we're all over at his house, and we're waiting to hang out with him, and we're all downstairs, and he's upstairs in his room with his girl at the time, and they've just been up there all day, and we're just waiting for him, and we all know what he's doing, because, you know, Sterling, as my cousin would put it, who's from the Midwest, Sterling likes to bust down.
He goes after it.
He goes
Sterling
after
does
it,
like to bust down.
he will go at it like in a room full of people. He just something turns off, and he's just like, I'm about to get some poon, and I need to get this now. So I'm chilling downstairs. We're all watching a movie, and we're waiting for Sterling and his significant other at the time to come down, and we're just chilling, and there's all of a sudden. Sorry, there's fucking apparently a dog fight going on. Someone called Mike Vick, right?
Whoa! Wow. Interesting
Mike
reference.
Yeah, no, I get the reference.
Okay, I was like, it's a reference.
Why would you call it? Sorry, man. Like, yeah, playing footsie.
Dog fight?
Yeah.
Dog fight.
No, I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay, so I digest.
Digress.
There we go.
I digress. So, yeah, there's like also a lull in sound in the movie, and I just hear the faintest like, come from upstairs down the hallway, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, son of a bitch. And everyone's like, what? And I was like, did no one else hear that? And everyone's like, no. And I'm like, damn it.
I'm alone.
I'm alone in hearing my buddy's vinegar strokes. Just
Vinegar strokes.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's a new one. I'm gonna use that. Can we save that clip?
You never heard of vinegar strokes?
No, I love
It's
it,
from
though.
it's from The League.
Oh, see, I don't watch the league.
It's a great show. You should check it out.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah. But basically, the vinegar strokes are the face, like the horrible face men make as soon as like they're going, and their whole joke is like you can see into a man's soul during his vinegar strokes. But yeah, ever since I heard that, I was like, that's just perfect. Like the last three pumps before the man's about to come, it's like his vinegar strokes. Like there's no stopping it. It's just coming.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. But the best part of that story is, so I heard him come and I heard the girl come, and I'm like, great. No one else heard that, but that's in my head forever. And but then the girl comes down, and like they've been up there for hours just doing the thing.
We came over at like 5. This is 8 o'clock
hours.
now.
No, it was like 10:30. We came
So
over.
we must have came over at
it was
like 7 or something.
So it was
We've
like
been there for a long time.
5 hours of just. Where's Sterling upstairs with his girl at the time? I keep saying girl at the time because he's with a new girl, and I'm respect.
Yeah, and we're trying not to mention names.
Yeah, of course. And
Classy.
yeah, because fuck yeah. She came down and then she tried to act like, you know, when people know that they've been caught or like are awkward and they like overly talk or
Trying to
overly
fill the void with chatter.
Yeah, like that's what she was doing. I was just like, man, shut up! Like I just heard you come so loud.
She's like laughing, trying to make jokes, trying to be like catch up with everyone.
Like,
Thomas just shooting eye daggers.
because we all know what you were doing up there. We're in college, you know. We had the sex talk.
And then Sterling comes down.
Just like, hey
super
guys,
casual. He like opens up the closet. He's like grabs a coat. He's like, hey guys, we're gonna get steak.
we're gonna get steak. And we're like, certainly it's 10:30 at night. We're gonna get steak. He's
like, we'll find it.
some, yeah. And then they left for like another 2 hours. By the time we came back, we were all gone because we're like, well, that was really fun hanging out with your parents, but I'm ready to go home. I've been here for 7 hours.
So it is legitimately fun to hang
It's
out
a
with
great
his
time.
family.
His family is great. I love the Morris family. But yeah, it's just, you know, that's Sterling and a walnut.
Yep.
It is
Very casual about it. There's.
I like to when people like. Am I going with this? When I describe Sterling to people, I like the phrase he overpromises and underdelivers. Like he just likes to.
He's a politician.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll definitely
Damn,
do
that's
that.
awful.
And then
Wow.
you get like half of the time with him, and he's just like, yeah, all right, like you just learn, like, because yeah, he'll be like, hey, man, we should hang out. I'm like, you're in the hospital right now. He's like, I'll get better. And I'm like, will you?
I'll be out in like
And he's
an
like,
hour.
yeah, dude, just give me like an hour. I'll meet you at my house. I'm like, okay. And I'll go there and I'll just like sit there with no Sterling. And then he'll wind up coming in like 3 hours later, fucking drugged out of his mind. And he's like, hey, man. I'm like, hey, he's like, gonna watch a movie? I'm like, I guess.
I want to watch a movie.
What are we doing right now?
Is this real life?
The truth is, I just always felt bad. Yeah, because, you know, I went through the surgeries and stuff when I was a kid, and, like, everyone just, they left me out. And, like, pretty much for months at a time, I was the forgotten friend. Like, people, they sent me a card when they first found out I was going through surgery. And so, from that day on, I hate canceling plans. And even though I do it, and I'm probably the most guilty human being in the world, I overcommit to too many things. I try to stretch my time way too much, and I try to do just too much instead of enjoying like quality time with people that I need to do. And it's bad, and I wish I didn't do it. And I've tried to get better, and maybe I have, probably not that much, but I really do. And it all stems from that fear of just kind of becoming the forgotten friend again. So I always want to be there, and then I always end up being pressed for time. You can generally, for social events, count on me being anywhere from 10 to 2 hours late. And it's social events. I'm an incredibly prompt person when it comes to being employed, but I want to do it all with my family, with my friends, with the girl I'm dating. It's how it's always been, and yeah, I'm working on it, but it's a flaw, and it's a pretty glaring one.
I had to talk with your parents about that today.
Really?
But yeah, because so I was over at your house. I got there around like 1:30 to pick him up, and we were gonna come over here and record this at like 4:30. And
Just pulling back the curtain right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I unleashed the time of day.
You've already dropped my last name, so.
Oh yeah, I've dropped my last name too.
Oh, really? I didn't hear you say your last
First
name.
episode, I said
Mine's Kaufman.
Okay,
Kaufman.
Well, there we go.
There we go. We're all on even footing.
Yeah.
Also, all of our like media and name and profiles are on chubbycat.net.
Yeah, it's not
Are
really
they?
a secret.
Oh, I had no
If you
idea.
really want to know.
Well, you were saying no name dropping, so I was like, oh.
No,
okay.
name other people.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
don't
trying
Okay,
to
sorry,
drag.
I was
I don't
trying
wanna
to
drag
like I
people in.
wasn't using your guys' last name.
No.
2 episodes. Damn.
We're trying to be cool.
Oh, okay.
and
My
not
bad.
just be like Sterling's girlfriend Betty.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Which I just made that up, but you
Yeah.
know, like, and you know, be like, oh, call her
Oh,
out. And
no,
then you
I
can
totally tracked
look
that
through his
situation.
friends list
Yeah,
and be
I
like,
was just
oh,
like-
it must be this girl.
Yeah.
Wow, what a whore. Let's go bombard
Yeah, so now,
her Facebook.
and
Like,
besides,
that's
my
weird.
Facebook's private, so if you try to follow me, fuck you.
Ayo.
Hey, but I'll add you on Twitter. I love that. I love
Where's he
those.
going? Oh,
That's weird.
got to his house.
Yeah.
Like 1:30,
Yeah.
and he wasn't there. He was dropping off a couch somewhere. Didn't text
With
me
the
until I
whole
got.
fam. Totally.
I got there and I was like, "Hey man,
Are you out?
are you out?" And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm dropping off a couch." I'm like, "Cool, I'm just hanging out with your dog for a while." Oh yeah, here you go.
Thanks.
And so then his mom gets back, and he's like, "Oh, can we get my car?" And she's like, "You don't need your car, like, right now, right?" And he's like, "I kind of do right now." And then she was talking to me. She's like, "What time are you guys doing the thing?" And I said, "Like, like 4:30." And she said, "Oh, you don't need to go right now." I said, "Yeah, we do, because if we don't mobilize at like 2:30, then we're gonna get there at like 7. If I told Sterling we're doing a thing at 4, then
You say it,
we
like,
get there at
through
7.
7, yeah.
So I tell him I'm getting there at like 2, so we'll get there at 4:30 and we'll be on time. And we were.
You were. You were like dead on time.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I've got this shit down to a science.
It was.
Yeah, it
it
really
was,
is.
It was pretty awesome.
Basically, I almost need someone to manage my time for me, and it's terrible to say because it makes me sound like a man child, but it might be true.
Sorry guys, apparently it's 7:30 and it's time for me to take my pills, my birth control.
I'm not surprised.
They balance out my hormones. Okay?
Yeah, guys, I don't know what you want.
They give me great supple skin.
Yeah, speaking
Is that
of
a thing?
great supple
No.
skin,
I mean, it can.
I just want to say
What?
thank you to our sponsor today. You guys, like I said, MS, Master of Segways. That makes me sound like I can like ride a Segway like a master, like no hands.
Do you think you could?
Wow. Yeah.
Never been on one.
I would like to see you try.
I don't know. I'm master of Segways. But yeah, like I said, I just want to thank our sponsor once again. Actually, it's kind of getting a little awkward, but your mom, again, is our sponsor, the only sponsor this week. But thank you again for the $50. But if you could talk to her for us and tell her to stop calling, because it's getting a little desperate. All right. But yeah, if you could just take care of that for me, that'd be great.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, but thank you, your mom again. But please, I'm not interested. Move on. All right.
So, are you saying she has supple skin?
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. At
Yeah.
least, I suppose.
Yeah. I thought that was a great segue. You didn't like it?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
I thought it was gonna be like a lotion on the skin or gets the hose again kind of thing. So I
Yeah.
wasn't sure where that was going.
No, it's just she's. I mean,
Oh, word.
Your mom is one of the smoothest people I've ever touched. She must shave every orifice of her body because
Jesus.
I never feel any hair.
Wow.
Oh, I ramped up real hard.
I take it from 0 to 10 in 60.
If you've ever been to a Deja Vu boutique or adult bookstore or anywhere where they sell sexual paraphernalia, sometimes you'll see this massive forearm of a like a 6 foot tall man shaped dildo called the Great American Challenge. That's a lot what Thomas's segues feel like.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Entering
say
you.
that you knew it was modeled after my dick. And I was going to say that was supposed to be a non-disclosure.
Nice try, but all right.
So Tony used when he was packing in the black.
Yeah.
Great American Challenge.
Anyway, so yeah, if you're ever bored and you feel like checking out one of those establishments, because they're open late and they're pretty much across the country.
If you're in our area, they probably know Sterling by name.
Yeah.
Not
There was actually
anymore.
Yeah, there was a point in
whoa.
time we got visually recognized. That was cool. Not even saying we were buying porn all the time. We just
No,
would
we
go
just-
there because it was
But-
open late.
Didn't you guys once buy like part of your like
Yeah, but
Jedi
Halloween
costume?
costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
From,
sweet. It was on clearance. It was like $20.
Awesome,
maybe?
sexy man gladiator costumes.
And yeah, we took it to make like Jedi robes out of and like cut it up for like the gi
Yeah.
portion.
Are we still
Pretty
doing?
cool.
Are we still doing Boy Scouts from Scouts Guide?
Oh shit, we should, but we got to get on that.
We need to start
'Cause-
ordering patches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up.
So it's like soon,
That's
Yeah, it's really
soon.
soon.
September, October. November, December.
I think we just dated this podcast by doing this,
Would you
guys.
finish out the year? Or do you think Halloween's in December?
No, it's just you guys. Fun fact about Thomas. You know how last episode I said my deep dark secret is that I'm sometimes clowns are scary, but I mean that's normal.
Oh, wait, deep dark secret, not fear.
Emotionally unstable sometimes. Well, that's not true. Like I'm a pretty stable guy. I just like to put on a face, but it's to cover the fact that I'm partly dyslexic and I think OCD. But if I say a month, I have to finish the rest of the year to like reaffirm that I know the months of the year. It's the same as the alphabet. I can't. I always have to say all 26 letters. I don't know.
Can you start in the middle, but then you have to go?
Nope, I can't start in the middle. I literally have to be like, where is H? And I have to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. It really sucked when I worked on Castle for a while and I had to do all the alpha sorting because you guys, I went through. I sang the alphabet to myself a lot.
I didn't know that about
Good times,
you.
yeah.
I know, like,
That's
you
different.
have the OCD stuff, like, the months. I just give you shit about it. And I knew you, like, sort your food.
I do sort my food.
And you only eat one at a time. Like, one type of food.
Like all my rice and then all my chicken.
Yes.
And then, yeah. Unless it's in a bowl.
And it's good. It's all fair game.
Apparently my sister's going to be coming home soon, so that's going to be a fun sound.
Christ.
Christ. Crikey!
Could you punch another hole in the wall? I think I saw that.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, the second one?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
no. I was like, could you do one for us?
I feel like my sister's gonna hate this if she listens to this podcast, but dude, my sister's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, I guess, fucked up. Like, cheated on her, and she got so pissed, she fucking kicked a hole in the wall. And
Put a fist through the drywall.
and I was like, bro. So I feel bad for any husband that ever like tries to stick up for himself in front of her because she will destroy you, man. So good luck to that.
Now I'm gonna go back from the fraternity days for this one. You fucked up. You fucked up. I'm good now. Sorry, that was probably
Sound
a little loud.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Get your polos. Want to play some pong?
All right, different kind of fraternities, man. Different kind of fraternities. East Coast, West Coast.
East Coast, West Coast. Apparently, I don't know. I didn't know there was blood and Crips in fraternities.
Yeah, I mean, it's like different kind of bros.
Yeah, there's
Bros?
there's
East Coast
legitimate-
bros wear,
Those
like, the visors,
and the popped up collar.
popped up collar,
Mm-hmm.
and, I mean, trying to think of other stereotypes.
Weird visored sunglasses. Visors in general.
Yeah, just visors in general. They love frolf.
Yeah.
Love what?
Frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Frolf.
Golf. I mean,
It's a thing,
They
man.
really love it.
I call
Yeah.
it disc golf.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
what it's
because
actually
that's a
called.
West Coast thing.
Yeah.
They call it frolf.
Froth at the mouth.
And Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
Incubus.
This will link to some great YouTube videos. I know it's a terrible matter to joke about rape, and we will get serious sometimes, and we'll share our beliefs. But it's called the video
Hold
is
on one
called
second,
Bro
Sterling.
Rape.
Hold on one
and
second.
It's funny.
Hold on one second. I just want to say whatever Sterling's about to say is not the opinion of Chubby Cat Inc. or me, Thomas Conyers.
Why is it an opinion? Rape is a serious subject, and if we talk about it, I feel.
Oh, I thought you were about to joke about rape.
No,
He's talking about the bro rape video.
It's a
on
video
YouTube.
on YouTube that does, yes, poke fun at rape, but it is the rape of East
bros.
Coast style bros.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
No,
sorry,
for the
people.
love of God.
I was looking at my phone to look up stuff to talk about, and I just kind of tuned in at
Oh, yeah.
joking about rape, and I was
Donald
like,
Glover's in it.
Yeah.
oh, okay. I just came in joking about rape. I was like, we should not joke about rape. Rape is serious.
Yeah, that's what
You're
I was
looking at your
saying.
face. Your eyes got really big. You're like, whoa, hold up.
I want nothing to do with you, Sterling. Please leave.
I was like, hey guys, this is episode 2.
Yeah. Anyway,
We haven't got that cred yet.
now as we will segue back to our previous conversation.
What was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, we
Funny
went down
video.
that rabbit hole so hard.
We did.
I don't know.
You were
How
talking about your deep dark secrets.
already,
again.
dude. Already talked about that. How about this? So I've been dealing with this dilemma for a while. With the Cursed Child just coming out recently, new
my
Harry Potter
God.
book, right?
Yes.
I've gone back and started kind of rereading some of the Harry Potter books,
Yeah.
or like, and then watching the movies. And as you guys know, I do have a crush on Emma Watson. I think a
true.
lot of people out there do.
Oh yeah.
And it's more just, it's, I mean, yeah, it's a physical thing, but also she's bloody intelligent. Like, fucking Ewan and
Been watching too much.
I
Right?
have been watching, but yes, she is incredibly intelligent and accomplished.
and and I'm attracted to an intelligent woman. But so here's the weird thing. So we are actually the same age, me and Emma Watson. Hey, what's up, Emma? What's going on? Listen to this podcast.
What's up, girl?
Hey.
What's up? Hey, I'm single. But no, so I had this weird dilemma because I had a crush on her from like movie number 1 when I was 11, you know, and
Yes.
she was the same age at the time. I was like, I have a crush. But so it's kind of weird to think when like I watched the first movies, I'm like, oh, I have a crush on you, but you're 11 in this movie. So is that weird? Because I have the crush.
Like when you rewatch them.
Yeah. So I was like trying to think about it, because I'm like, I have a crush on you since I was 11 and you were an 11, and now we're both the same age. But now it's like this weird thing. Where I'm like, I watched this movie with this girl I had like this fantasized crush about when she's 11. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still the same person, but it's a younger person. It's her younger.
I think as long as you're not sitting there going, "You were perfect at age 11,"
Nope.
right? Like you,
Yeah.
and then
Nope.
there's nothing creepy about it, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like looking at.
I just want to take a moment. That Chubby Cat Inc. and Tom's Conyers does not find children attractive. I
You have to whisper to the
I like
bloody
people my own
microphone.
age, and anything that's about to be said, yeah, great.
Okay,
Alright,
now the
continue.
disclaimers out of the way.
Disclaimers out of the way.
Man,
It would be like looking at a
episode
picture.
2, so many disclaimers.
So many disclaimers.
It'd be like looking at a picture of like my wife
Right.
as a child and being like, I love this person. I don't love a 10-year-old. I
Right.
love my wife,
You love your
who
wife.
at one point in
Was
her
10.
life happened to be 10.
Yeah.
Like she had to get there, right? Like
It was just a weird thought that popped in my head. I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like,
as long as you're not like, I prefer her at this age, then there's no issue.
Yeah, it's crush on the persona, not necessarily their biological age.
Yeah,
It's
it
like them as a person was appealing to me at multiple times in my life and will remain so because they as a person are appealing.
yeah, it was just an interesting thought where I was like,
You have some interesting ones.
hey man, I mean,
really do.
I'm just alone with my brain a lot lately. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm single. So I have a lot of
Dude,
time
what
to-
is this? What are we
Bringing it
talking
back.
about?
Bring
Yeah.
it back. I have a lot of time to think about stuff. But yeah, who's your guys' like celebrity crush, male or female? Actually, how about male and female?
Okay, fair enough.
Because I mean, we're all dudes, but we all have that one
Oh,
dude
yeah.
where we're like, if he showed up in a bar and was like, for some reason, I need you, I'd be like, all right. Why you guys? Why are you thinking about it?
I've ever thought about
You
those
get-
terms before.
Do you got it, or do you need?
No, I need to say.
Okay, so I have already said Emma Watson, but she used to be number 1, but she's actually dropped down on my list.
She has.
Like, she's still up there. Like, I mean, if she ever was like, hey, you want to grab coffee sometime? Like, I'd be like, yeah, as friends, I would totally take you out. And if somebody blossom, great. But actually, the top 2 slots, it goes Anna Kendrick. That girl is funny. She can sing. She's attractive. And I don't know if you follow her on Twitter, but you should.
She's
But her
hysterical.
tweets are fucking funny.
True.
It's awesome. And then also, second person is actually this girl. I'm about to reveal a lot about myself, but I've been rewatching Glee on Netflix. Fun fact about us, we all did theater, so I kind of like that show choir stuff. But the girl who plays Supergirl is in it, and her name's Melissa Mary? Or Melissa Benoist? I don't even know her name, but she's like...
Wow.
But she's like...
Yeah.
Her in Supergirl, she's like, okay. Like, I would be like, yeah, but her in Glee, like, when she was brunette and, like, her belting and singing, like, I was like, this girl's really cute and really funny and really, like, peppy. And I was like, she's taking my number 2 slot lately. But she's married to a fellow Glee cast member, so, you know, it's never gonna happen. Oh, actually, older lady married to a 23-year-old man. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, do you hear that cat? That's my cat Desmond playing with his stuffed animal. And when I've had to go man, I mean, I feel like you're gonna judge me right now.
Why?
Lay it out.
Yeah.
Will Smith, man.
No, dude, that man is attractive.
Will fucking Smith, bro. Like,
He's gone a little bit like off the radar, but
no,
I hear he's actually, I mean, still just a really awesome guy to hang
just a
out with.
cool
so.
guy, probably.
It was a funny interview, I'll say that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just looks like a cool dude, and I would be like, yeah, man. But yeah, those are my 3 that I would be like, yeah, what's going on?
All right. So for mine, I'm trying to think here. Aubrey Plaza,
Yep, she's
Would be-
she's on my top 5, but yeah.
yeah, would definitely be like way up there. or like Anna Kendrick. I think like for the same kind of reasons. Like
Yeah.
not only attractive but like funny. Like I feel like I'd be able to click with them.
Yeah. Did you ever see them in that movie together? They did with
No,
Zac Efron.
I want to see it though. I just
The
didn't.
Mike and Dave need
They do wedding dates, yeah. But I never saw it. No,
We should go see that.
we should. Is it still out?
No, but we
No.
should go see it.
So yeah, so definitely those two way up there. As far as gentlemen, I'm gonna almost make a clean sweep of the Parks and Rec cast right now. But Chris Pratt.
Okay, Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec Chris Pratt? Or
No,
what?
no, like current Chris Pratt. I'm just
Like,
saying like between
chiseled-
Aubrey Plaza
Yeah,
and Chris
come on.
Pratt. Like
You know what's really weird? Okay, sorry to go off your Chris Pratt thing, but
Yeah.
he's married to Anna Faris.
yes,
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
she's my number 6 slot.
yeah. She's pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty funny. So if you took care of Chris Pratt, like,
You know,
don't just tell him, be like, don't worry, man, your wife's taken care
Oh,
of.
we got you. And then if not Chris Pratt for totally different reasons, fucking Nick Offerman, because that is a funny man. Guy who plays Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen his stand-up?
Yeah.
He's hysterical.
He's pretty awesome,
Yeah.
and I respect the hell out of that man.
Would you do Nziza? Sorry.
No, I feel like I'd break him.
sorry, it's just your little guy.
It's tiny. I'd hang out with Aziz.
Yeah,
100%. But I feel like I'd break him.
Break him. All right, that's pretty. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you in like a good couch.
Whoa. A good couch.
You know,
Man,
when you-
where do you come up with these lines sometimes?
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
I mean, dude, my brain just goes places and words just get put together.
Yeah, and you sometimes drop into random accents, like really strange and out of their ones.
It's
Like,
pretty
a lot of
frequently.
southern, yeah. A lot
Yeah.
of southern for certain words too.
Yeah, because Southern's a good accent.
I don't know if southern is a good accent. as you
Southerns.
think it is.
Maybe you should lay off the sauce.
Sauce is not my issue right now.
Okay, Sterling.
Anyway.
what would be your
Nice.
picks?
Let's see. Well, I've kind of hoisted this one for ages. So Anne Hathaway is always going to be stunning to me. I know a lot of people kind of question that, but
I mean, yeah, she's there for a while for me, but she's fallen off.
But for me, she's smart. She's funny. She's down to earth. She is very artistic. She is, I've seen her. She experiments in many things. She's done many roles. People, of course, will criticize her for her time as Catwoman. I will never have an issue with.
I thought that was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've met other people who have a lot of issues with it.
There's
But
Princess
I will
Diaries, dude. Like, I would give shit about Princess Diaries before I did
Yeah,
Catwoman.
way before
Yeah,
Catwoman.
wow, that's hilarious. But okay, yeah. So Anne Hathaway is definitely up there. I'm trying to think. Emma Watson holds a strong place in my heart. I don't know if it's necessarily a romantic crush or if I would just really love to be her friend.
Yeah, just to be around her.
I'll be honest. Yeah, like I mean, her work with the UN. What she represents. I can't wait to see her portrayal as Belle in the live action
Dude, that's
Disney.
fucking right.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for that one. Again,
That's my favorite princess, too.
One of my favorite Disney movies. Yeah,
Really?
I just have a thing for brunettes. It's something about me. But yeah, and there are others on the list, but I got to give it up to Anne Hathaway. Anna Kendrick's quickly grown on me. Since like kind of rediscovering her in singing Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
But she's hilarious, and I love her tweets. And the girl talks about Taco Bell, kind of like my sisters do, and that makes her very dear to my heart. So again, more of a friendly thing with Anna Kendrick than anything. I just maybe it's I don't feel like I'd be what they'd be into or what, who knows. But again, just two completely awesome women. But yeah, gotta give much love to Anne Hathaway. Now men, that's tough because there are some good looking guys out there. I'm not afraid to say it. There are some good looking cats. They always. I think it's got to fall to the cast of True Blood, and that's going to be Mr. Alexander Skarsgård and Mr. Joe Manganiello. I can never get his name right.
The werewolf.
Yeah.
The werewolf. I'm sorry, Alcide, brother. You're a badass. I even checked out the Magic Mike for your scene with the damn water bottle in the gas station. That was fucking hysterical.
You like the bigger men. You like the Vikings.
I'm a big guy. If I'm gonna have another guy hold me, I don't want him to be the fucking little spoon. I want some mutual respect here. If we're gonna have to go all Greek about it, guys.
I just like totally went there when you said like I was like for some reason like I just got the image of you guys just being oiled up and just like trying to outman each other, like out choke each other, and like but also your other hands like both vigorously jacking each other off while you're choking each other out like oiled, but like in a coliseum.
See again, and it's
and that's how the Olympics were made.
Anyway, it's
I don't think that was how
it's
the
not
Olympics
what.
were made. I mean,
Actually, it's not terribly far off. They didn't jerk each other off. They were naked so that no one could hide a weapon or have an advantage.
And no
But
women.
it
And no
was
women.
the oiled
women.
up jerking each
Cut
other
it
off
off part that really sold the porno
I
aspect.
am
of it.
Zeus, and this pleases me. We shall do this every 4 years, and we will hand out palm fronds.
Yeah. Anyway, again, that's not my personal
this?
preference, but
it's
yeah.
olive oil. What do you do with it?
Put it on your body.
Also, I guess you can cook with it.
It's also good. That's how they used to clean their skin.
Lick it off.
I should mention I'm a history major, so I know some,
Lick it
some
off.
weird facts sometimes. Or
Many
I
years
have a-
from
I have
now.
a history degree.
Many years from now, we shall open an establishment called Olive Garden.
God. Least Italian thing.
It
maybe
really is.
ever.
It's horrible.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it's like a mutual respect thing. So if it was my persuasion, yeah, I would want it to be like a mentorship, peer respect thing, and not necessarily sexual, but if it had to be sexual, then yeah, I'd bigger dudes,
Fuck me.
guys that are fucking taller and beefier than I am. And
Okay, ideal. Follow me down this rabbit hole.
okay, this is getting strange, but let's do this.
You're on a beach. It's foggy out over the bay. You're listening to the ocean. The waves are coming in and out. In and out. Gulls are in the sky.
I don't think those call, but all right.
I couldn't do a squeal at the moment. Thank you. All of a sudden, in the distance, you see a silhouette. You can't really make it out, but it's getting closer in the fog.
Little silhouette of a man.
You're being drawn in. You come closer to the edge of the water, just before it touches your feet. As it gets closer, you see the head of a dragon emerge from the mist. And as it gets closer, you realize it's the boat. It's the Viking boat. And it's coming up to shore. And in it is Alexander Skarsgård. And he jumps out into the water. And he takes you.
Wait,
There
hang
on
on.
the beach.
What?
Pause for a second.
Yeah,
Hang on. What was the
Point the
man
scene.
silhouette?
Yeah, what was that?
I got lost there.
Yeah,
It became a dragon?
It became a dragon.
No, like a boat silhouette
I'd rather
in the
prefer-
water, in the mist.
I'd
And
rather
so,
prefer a
and so
dragon.
Silhouette of a man.
And no, you said silhouette of
No,
a man.
you did.
You did. That's why I
That was your
dropped
words.
the line.
That was your words, Thomas. Silhouette of a man that
I
became
said
the
silhouette,
head
and
of a
then you
dragon.
said silhouette of a man. I was like, that works. And then I was like,
No,
dragon.
it was just you,
You said
man.
silhouette of a man.
And then he
And
sang.
then I sang the line because I was like,
I thought that
weird.
was
Fucking
weird.
Queen.
I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Anyways,
topical.
Alexander Skarsgård comes out on a Viking ship and takes you right there on the shores of the beach.
I prefer not.
the ambiance is all fucked up. That's what I was going at.
I'll be honest. I respect Alexander Skarsgård, and he's badass, and he's a sexy man. I mean, isn't Sweden sexiest man alive like the last 5-6 years concurrently?
Yeah.
That's respectable. But no, it's more Joe Manganiello, and part of that's also like a how I would like to be as a body type as well. I mean, I've got broad shoulders, dark hair. I would like to be that fit. I doubt it will ever happen. I would love to lose weight and I would love to put on some muscle mass, but
Got you. Yeah. Also, I would like to add, I would still say with Will Smith, but also I would like to throw Ryan Reynolds into the mix. That guy's also funny and ripped, and I feel like would be down for stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Probably be a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah,
and
he must be a good
like,
dude.
Cuddle.
Also really cool on Twitter. You should follow him as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We should probably wrap things up.
On that uplifting note.
On that uplifting note,
I wish this was the weirdest conversation we've had.
I wish, yeah, but it's really not. But I just want to thank you guys so much for making it this far into episode 2. And if this is your first time listening to us, please go back and check out episode 1. But yeah, thank you so much for checking us out. Please like and subscribe on iTunes. Leave us a rating and a comment. Let us know how we can improve and do better.
God damn it. Sterling invented Sterling is wise.
I know. I saw that. He hashtagged it. It's fucking horrible.
Motherfucker.
It's not gonna be a
Sterling
thing.
is
It's
wise.
not gonna be a thing.
Sterling is wise, and sometimes Sterling
It's
is
too
fast.
long of a hashtag for
Do
them to
not
be able
let
to
it pick
tweet. Yeah, for them to write a good tweet and hashtag. It's
I don't
gonna
really-
take up 140 characters too fast.
I really don't care. I'm okay with it. If one person does it, I'll feel totally fine.
Totally validated.
Yep. That's all.
It can't
takes
be your
for me. It's
girlfriend.
really
It has to be a
easy.
stranger.
That's totally fine. I'm all right with this.
But yeah, so please like and share on iTunes. Leave us a comment so we'll see how we can improve, or if you like it and you're like, hey, this is awesome. Please share with friends, family, co-workers, unborn children, your deities, your church, pretty much anyone. I think we cover all bases, right? And all things.
Yeah. And if you're feeling like it, please submit to us your list. Give us your top 3 picks, guys, girls, of who celebrity or whatnot of who you would like to get a little frisky with, or from any level. It's cool to find out that kind of thing. Everyone almost has that kind of list.
Yeah, maybe there's people we haven't even thought about, like,
Could cause a real
Jack
epiphany.
Black. I don't know. Yeah. Also check us out on Chubby Cat Inc. No, chubbycat.net. Sorry. And check us out there for future videos and future projects that we're going to be posting. Also, you can email us questions or ask us for advice. You can email those to chubbycatinc@gmail.com. Really didn't get any, unfortunately, probably because it's only the first couple episodes, but we'd still love to get your questions and answer them on the podcast, and give our unsolicited advice, I guess, our very unqualified advice to steal from something.
In some areas.
In some areas, yeah. But yeah, all that good stuff. I don't know. Do you guys have anything, last closing things to add? Please check us out on Twitter at chubbycat, at chubbycat Inc. Instagram, all that stuff. All that social shit you can find on our website at chubbycat.net.
Legitimately.
Jason doesn't have a Twitter, but you can check me out also at Thomas M. Conyers if you really want to follow my consciousness that I post during the week.
And go ahead and follow mine, Sterling Morris. There's very little on there except for a bevy of cute pictures and then some strange links to sex talk.
Maybe
ads.
hold off on following him at the moment until we get that shit under control.
But
that's just creepy.
It's at the Rock Band. No, I took the creepiest one
perfect.
down.
No, yeah,
so we're
follow
good.
that
So
shit.
go ahead. So it's at the Rock Band on Twitter and various other social media sites. If you feel like following my personal, I don't know why you would, but definitely follow Chubby Cat. We're here for you.
Yeah, we're around. And thank you again for listening. And remember, you guys, don't forget to feed the cat.
Okay, it's getting better.
No?
No.
Next time.
Yeah.